Angel says, "Stop scrolling." This is not random. Heaven led you here because the place where you will meet the love of your life is already being prepared. Type 1111 in the comments if your heart just skipped a beat. That's your angelic confirmation. Before this video ends, I'll reveal the exact moment heaven says your paths will cross. But first, listen carefully, because this isn't about luck or chance, it's divine orchestration. You're about to stand in a place your soul has visited in dreams, a location that carries your name in the language of heaven. It could be closer than you think. It's not a faraway city. It's not a dating app. It's alignment. Angels say the love of your life will appear in a place that mirrors your purpose, where your light is needed, where your spirit feels peace, not pressure. It might be the quiet cafe you always pass but never enter. It might be a volunteer event you almost skip. It might be during travel, not where you go for pleasure, but where destiny sends you for purpose. Heaven says, when your environment carries divine peace, your person is near. That's the secret. You meet your person not when you chase, but when you flow. So watch for 3 clues. First, repetition. You'll keep being pulled to the same place, same location, same corner, same time. Second, warmth. When you enter that space, your body feels calm but electric, like you've been there before. That's your soul remembering divine design. Third, interruption. Something small will delay your plans that day. A bus, a text, a sudden change. But heaven says don't rush. The delay is divine timing in disguise. Beloved, your angels whisper, you will meet the one while being yourself. Not performing, not pretending. It'll happen when you're living your truth. This person is not searching for perfection. They're searching for peace, and your spirit holds it. Heaven says your meeting will feel almost cinematic. You'll both pause. You'll both recognize something ancient, like your souls nod in silence before your minds even understand. And yes, the angels confirm this connection has been written long before birth. You both agreed to find each other when your missions aligned. That moment is now approaching. If you've been feeling restless lately, it's not anxiety. It's divine readiness. Heaven is rearranging paths, shifting assignments, and redirecting energy just to bring this encounter. Your angels say, you will not have to chase this love. You will attract it by standing in the right place at the right vibration. Type 222 if you feel your soul awakening to this truth. That's your number of alignment and partnership. Now let me tell you what happens right before you meet them. You'll feel a sudden urge to upgrade your surroundings, your space, your wardrobe, your routine. That's not vanity, it's preparation. Your frequency is rising to match divine partnership. Then you'll notice new faces appearing with familiar energy. People smiling at you longer than usual. Doors opening easily. Time moving slower. That's heaven's way of saying, the scene is set. For many of you, this meeting happens indoors but feels like the outdoors. Think a bookstore with windows open. A market. A spiritual event. Somewhere that blends peace and movement. You'll be doing something ordinary, maybe buying something small, when destiny interrupts your thoughts. Their presence will silence your mind. Your body will remember before your name even forms on your lips. You might lock eyes first, or one of you will say something simple, but the energy will thunder through your soul. Angel whispers, do not dismiss it. Do not explain it away as coincidence, because what you'll feel is recognition. Your heart will not panic. It will expand. That's how you'll know. The angels say this person carries a divine light, but they've also walked through storms. You will see both strength and softness in them. They'll look at you not like they're discovering you, but like they've finally found home. And here's the deeper truth. This meeting will not just bless your heart. It will activate your destiny. Together, you'll unlock assignments neither of you could fulfill alone. It's not just love. It's purpose meeting purpose. Heaven says you'll meet them where your calling meets your peace. So if you're being guided toward a new job, a move, a spiritual retreat, a class, or even a new cafe, go. Don't overthink it, because that's how divine meetings work. God hides miracles in normal moments. Beloved soul, let me tell you a secret. Your angels have already rehearsed this meeting. They've walked the route. They've tested the timing. They've whispered to people around you just to make sure you'll arrive on time. You think you're just living life, but heaven is orchestrating love. So when you feel that sudden nudge, go here, stop there, take this road, wear this color, obey it. Because sometimes heaven leads you by intuition, not instruction. Type 555 if you're ready for this divine change. That's the number of transformation. Now here's what might surprise you. Your first meeting won't feel like the movies. It'll feel peaceful but powerful, soft but sacred. You'll go home thinking something just shifted, and you'll be right, because after that meeting, your angels will send confirmations fast. You'll see repeating numbers: 1111, 222, 777. You'll dream of them before they message you. You'll feel their energy before their call, and if you're wondering, will I recognize them instantly? Yes, not by face, by vibration. Their soul signature matches yours. That's why no one else ever felt quite right. Angel says the waiting wasn't punishment, it was protection. Heaven refused to let you settle where your soul couldn't grow. Because this next love isn't temporary, it's covenant. You are stepping into a season where real recognizes real. Purpose meets purpose. Light meets light. And if you're hearing this, it's because heaven says your time has come. Your angels have seen your prayers, your tears, your patience. Now they're preparing your introduction. But listen carefully. You will meet the love of your life not while searching for them, but while becoming who you were born to be. So focus on your joy. Serve where you're planted. Walk with peace. Love will meet you there. Angel says, when you are in divine alignment, love doesn't chase. It arrives, and when it does, you'll know. You won't second guess it. You won't force it. You'll feel peace. They'll speak, and your soul will exhale. The noise of the world will fade. Everything before them will suddenly make sense. You'll realize why others walked away, why certain things failed, why waiting was worth it. Heaven says the place of your meeting is already blessed. It's marked with divine light. You will step into it unknowingly, but heaven will recognize your arrival. Your name is already spoken there. Angels have already prepared the space. Every detail is in order, down to the song playing in the background, the color you'll wear, the time of day. That's how precise heaven is with destiny. So, beloved, stop doubting. Your timeline hasn't been delayed. It's being divinely directed. When you meet them, it will feel effortless, like puzzle pieces finally touching, like heaven sighing in relief, saying, finally. And your angels will smile, knowing their mission succeeded. Now say this aloud with faith: I am ready for divine love to meet me in divine timing. Type it in the comments. Seal it with your words, because the moment you declare it, heaven accelerates it. Angel says, stay expectant, stay glowing, stay aligned. Love is already on its way. The next place your soul feels at peace, go there. That's where your story begins. Comment 1111 to align with your divine meeting. Like this video if you believe your love story is heaven written. Share it to bless another soul searching for their divine connection. Heaven is saying you won't have to look for love. Love will find you exactly where peace lives. The countdown has begun. Your divine meeting is closer than you think, angel says. Get ready, because soon you'll walk into a place and walk out with destiny. Angel says, beloved soul, the time is not coming. It is already unfolding. Every step you take now echoes through the realm of divine timing. Every thought, every whisper of hope, every small act of faith is being recorded in heaven's book of destiny. The place where you will meet the love of your life is not only physical, it is spiritual ground, already anointed by God's presence. Before you even arrive, angels have walked through it, cleansing the air, softening hearts, and aligning frequencies so that when your eyes meet, the heavens can exhale in relief. You may think you're simply going about your daily life, but nothing now is ordinary. Every street, every cafe, every gathering is a potential divine appointment. The one you are destined to meet is being drawn toward you, not by coincidence, but by the gravitational pull of your light. Your energy has become magnetic because of what you've endured. Your pain was not wasted. It became perfume that heaven recognizes. That scent of resilience and faith has called your divine partner closer. And beloved, listen to this. You will not recognize them by appearance alone. You will recognize them by peace. When they speak, your heart will calm. When they smile, your fears will melt. When they stand near you, the noise of the world will fade. That's how you'll know. This is not attraction. This is divine recognition. Angel says, many of you have already stood near them without knowing. Perhaps a stranger who caught your glance, a conversation that felt deeper than its words, a moment that lingered in your spirit long after it ended. That wasn't random. That was heaven testing the alignment, a preview of what's to come. You've been waiting, wondering when love will finally find you. Heaven replies, it already has. It's simply waiting for you to be still enough to notice, because divine meetings require divine stillness. You cannot chase what is written. You can only align with it. So stop worrying if you missed your chance. You cannot miss what is eternal, even if it takes a detour. Love written by heaven will always find its way home. Now here is a revelation for you, beloved one. The place of your meeting will reflect your next spiritual season. If your heart is being drawn toward peace, toward nature, toward simple beauty, that's a sign that your love story will begin in serenity, not chaos. Maybe a garden, a park, a retreat center, or a quiet coastal walk. If your spirit feels restless, drawn toward creativity or service, you may find this person in a shared mission, a community project, a spiritual workshop, a healing space. If your energy vibrates with boldness, confidence, and new beginnings, heaven may guide you toward travel, toward crossing paths with this person in a place that symbolizes motion, an airport, a train station, or a new city. Every location mirrors destiny. And your location shift is your confirmation that something is shifting spiritually too. Heaven is saying, don't resist where I am sending you. Your person is waiting there. Angel says, this meeting will not come through effort. It will come through obedience. Your intuition will whisper, go there. It might feel sudden, unplanned, even inconvenient, but obey it. Because that's how heaven hides miracles inside ordinary moments. The moment you trust the nudge, you align with destiny. Heaven has been rehearsing your encounter for a long time. The angels have timed every second, positioned every detail. The music that will play in the background, chosen. The way light will fall across your face, chosen. The timing of your steps, chosen. The words you'll exchange, written long ago. Even the silence between you will carry divine purpose, so do not rush it. The one God has chosen for you will not pass you by. They are being prepared, healed, refined just as you are. The same angels guiding you are also guiding them. They have felt the same longing, the same ache, the same hope rising at midnight. They have prayed the same prayer, God, when will I meet the one meant for my soul? And heaven answered both of you at once by leading you toward the same destination. Angel says, your paths will not collide through confusion, but through clarity. One day soon you'll feel it in your spirit, a strange calm before the divine encounter. Everything will feel oddly still, as if time is waiting. That's when it happens. That's when love arrives wrapped in peace, not drama. Your angels are whispering now, prepare your heart. Because this love is different. It is sacred, balanced, mature. It will not confuse you. It will not drain you. It will heal parts of you you forgot were broken. When this person enters your life, you'll notice something divine. Your mind won't race to overthink it. Instead, your heart will sigh, finally, because your soul will recognize what heaven promised long ago. This is why you had to be alone for a while. Heaven needed your spirit quiet enough to hear love knocking gently, not loudly. The right one does not need to chase you. They will arrive gently, and your peace will say yes before your mouth does. Angel says the delay was not denial. It was divine calibration. The wrong people had to exit so that you could see clearly. The right one will not demand you to shrink. They will call you to shine. They will see your calling, not just your comfort. They will pray with you, not play with you. This is the kind of love that doesn't just feel good. It feels holy. It pushes you toward purpose. It makes you want to forgive. It restores your hope. Heaven says your love story will be a reflection of divine order, not chaos. And when it begins, everything around you will begin to flourish. You'll notice blessings multiplying, doors opening easily, creative ideas flowing. Because divine love doesn't just fill your heart, it activates your destiny. Now, beloved, many of you will receive a sign before this meeting. It may come as a dream, seeing their silhouette, hearing their voice, or feeling warmth across your chest. You might wake with peace so deep it feels supernatural. That's not imagination. That's heaven showing you what's already written. Some of you will see repeating numbers right before it happens. 1111, alignment. 222, partnership. 333, answered prayer. 555, change. 777, divine perfection. 888, abundance and new beginning. These numbers aren't random. They are angelic timestamps marking divine preparation. When you see them, whisper, I am ready, because each one signals that heaven's script is unfolding. And when the day comes, oh beloved soul, you will feel it. Not fireworks, presence. Not confusion, calm. Not fantasy, fulfillment. Your angels will stand nearby as witnesses, whispering, this is the one. Heaven will watch as prophecy turns into reality. You will realize that every lonely night, every unanswered prayer, every heartbreak was only leading you here. Do not rush to define it. Let it unfold. Because divine love cannot be contained in logic. It must be lived through faith. Angel says, let go of your checklist. Heaven has something better. The person chosen for you may look different than your expectations, but they will carry the energy of everything you prayed for. They will fit your soul, not your fantasy. They will understand your silence, not just your words. They will meet you not in perfection, but in purpose. Heaven is whispering, you are stepping into your season of divine alignment. And when alignment meets love, nothing can stop it. No delay, no distance, no misunderstanding can erase what God has ordained. So, beloved one, prepare your spirit, not your schedule. The place you will meet them is already glowing in heaven's light. You may walk in thinking it's just another day, but heaven will see it as prophecy fulfilled. Your soul will recognize them as home, and time itself will stand still. When that happens, remember this moment. Because you didn't just watch a video, you received a revelation. Heaven told you before it unfolded. Now take a deep breath. Feel the peace settling in your heart. That's how close it is. Closer than you think. Type 1111 if you receive this confirmation. Type 7 handsome is 7 if you believe divine love is already on its way. Heaven says your steps are ordered. Your meeting is scheduled. Your heart is ready. Angel says, beloved soul, when the appointed day arrives, it will feel like heaven is holding its breath. Everything will move in slow motion, not because time changed, but because your awareness will heighten. You'll sense something different in the air. Colors will look softer, light will feel warmer, and your heart will feel strangely grounded yet expectant. You may not even realize it, but your angels will already be standing around you, aligning the atmosphere. You will not have to search for signs. The signs will search for you. Every song, every number, every glance will seem to whisper the same thing. It's time. And then, as if guided by invisible hands, you will step into the place heaven marked long ago. The scent, the light, the sound, all of it will feel eerily familiar, as though you've walked there before in dreams. Because in spirit you have. You'll be doing something simple. Maybe choosing a seat, paying for something small, reading a sign or waiting in line, when suddenly your energy will shift. It will feel like the world pauses, and you will sense eyes meeting yours. No words at first, just recognition. A moment of stillness so sacred, it feels like eternity compressed into a heartbeat. That's how destiny feels when it finally touches earth. Angel says, you will not doubt it, because doubt cannot exist in the presence of divine truth. Your spirit will know before your mind does. A wave of peace will wash through you. Your body will relax, your breathing will deepen, and something ancient inside you will whisper, it's you. The person standing before you will not try to impress you. They'll simply be. Their presence will feel like remembering. Their smile will soften the edges of your fear. Their voice will carry the sound of home. This is not infatuation, it's recognition. A reunion disguised as a first meeting. Heaven says that when your souls lock eyes, something silent will exchange. A knowing, a message, a memory. Because this is not the first time you've met. You made a promise before this lifetime to find each other again, when both hearts were ready. And now that moment has come. Angel says, do not rush to speak. Let the energy settle, because the air around you will be charged with heaven's electricity. Angels will record the exact second your hearts connect. They will send a wave through your timeline, unlocking blessings, healing, and divine acceleration. From that day forward, things will begin to shift quickly. Dreams will intensify. Opportunities will appear. You'll start noticing your energy levels rise. Because divine love doesn't just change your emotions, it activates your destiny. Beloved, heaven says your person will mirror your soul's strength. They'll carry scars too, but those scars will align with yours like puzzle pieces. Not to complete you, but to confirm that both of you survived for a purpose. Together, you will heal not by avoiding pain, but by understanding it. Your angels are saying you will speak with them and time will disappear. You'll forget the noise around you. It will feel as if heaven muted the world to let you both listen to the rhythm of each other's spirit. They will ask a question, maybe small, maybe random, but your answer will unlock something ancient. You'll laugh without knowing why. You'll feel comfort you didn't realize you missed. And inside your heart will whisper, this is safe. Heaven says you'll notice synchronicities almost immediately. Maybe you'll share the same birth month, the same song, the same number sequence that's been following you. Or perhaps both of you prayed the same prayer on the same night. That's not coincidence. That's confirmation. Angel says heaven ties threads before humans meet. That's why your paths have crossed so many unseen times, in dreams, in thoughts, in subtle divine encounters. You've been circling each other energetically for months, maybe years. And now, heaven is allowing physical reality to catch up with what your souls already know. When this happens, beloved, don't fear the intensity. It's meant to feel strong. Divine energy doesn't whisper. It vibrates through your bones. You'll feel warmth in your chest, tingling in your hands, maybe tears without sadness. That's your soul recognizing its counterpart. Angel says, don't analyze, absorb. Let your spirit remember. Let your body adjust. Let your heart expand. Heaven will make sure your timing aligns perfectly. Even if you both live far apart, circumstances will move to close the distance. Jobs may shift, opportunities may appear, plans may change suddenly, not randomly but divinely. Because once destiny activates, it doesn't delay. This person will not complicate your peace. They'll protect it. They won't compete with your purpose. They'll complement it. You'll notice that your creativity grows, your rest deepens, your prayers strengthen. That's how you'll know it's real. Angel says you will see the reflection of God's promise in their eyes. They will not only love you, they will honor the calling on your life. They'll speak words that sound like healing. They'll see the divine in you even on days you feel small. Heaven says this love will be mature, no chasing, no guessing, no confusion, only clarity. You will both move toward each other with peace, not pressure. And every step will feel like obedience, not effort. Beloved, you've known versions of love that drained you. This one will fill you. You've known people who triggered your wounds. This one will help you heal them. You've known connections that pulled you away from God. This one will pull you closer. That's how heaven writes love stories, not to entertain emotions, but to elevate souls. Now let your heart receive this truth. Once your energies merge, the world around you will notice. People will comment that you glow differently. Opportunities will chase you. Doors that were closed for years will suddenly swing open. Because divine love carries favor. Angel says, heaven rewards patience with partnership. Everything you lost in the waiting season will return in double portion. Where you once cried, you will now smile. Where you once begged for clarity, you will now walk in confidence. And when you look into their eyes, you'll realize this was never random. It was always written. Every heartbreak was redirection. Every silence was strategy. Every ending was an opening for this divine beginning. You'll understand why God said no before, so he could say yes now. You'll see why you had to learn self-worth, so you could recognize divine love when it appeared. Because heaven never gives you what you're not ready to receive. Angel says, this is sacred timing. And sacred timing never arrives early, never arrives late, always right on heaven's schedule. So don't rush. Trust the place is ready. The person is ready. Now heaven is preparing you. You may notice emotional clearing, tears, dreams, memories resurfacing. That's your heart being cleansed to hold new love. Let it happen. You're being made new. Your angels are gently saying, do not close your heart out of fear of disappointment. This love is not like the others. It's ordained. It's sealed. It's divinely timed. So, beloved, walk boldly into your next season. Your destiny partner is walking toward you at the same speed you're walking toward peace. You'll meet in the middle, in the very place heaven already marked with light. Type 1111 if your soul feels this confirmation. Type 888 if you're ready for new beginnings, Angel says. Heaven's timing is not delayed, it's deliberate, and your moment is almost here. Angel says, beloved, Once your eyes meet and your spirits remember each other. The story begins to unfold with grace, so gentle, you'll almost doubt how effortless it feels. But heaven assures you, what is written does not require struggle to sustain. It moves naturally, like rivers returning to the sea. Everything between you will feel guided. Conversations will flow as if you've spoken for lifetimes. The silences will not feel empty. They'll feel sacred. And in their presence, your mind will rest, your body will heal, your faith will grow. You'll notice how your laughter sounds lighter, how your dreams feel nearer, how your prayers become bolder. Because when God ordains a union, He uses it to expand you, not to cage you. Angel says, this person will not need to be convinced to stay. Their soul will already be anchored to yours. They'll recognize your worth without you proving it. They'll honor your past without judging it. And they'll hold your heart with gentleness that feels unfamiliar yet safe. Heaven says, this love will not steal your focus from purpose. It will strengthen it. You'll create together, serve together, and pray together. You'll speak of dreams and feel God's presence listening. You'll plan your future and sense angels taking notes. This is not just romance. It's divine assignment. Beloved, do not fear its power. You've been prepared for this level of love. You've walked through enough heartbreak to recognize authenticity when it stands before you. And heaven promises this time you won't have to beg for effort, consistency, or honesty. They will give it freely because they are heaven-sent, not ego-driven. Angel says, the moment you both choose each other consciously, heaven will release acceleration. Doors that seemed locked will open. Resources will flow. Ideas will multiply. It's because divine partnership carries creative energy. It mirrors God's design, unity producing fruit. This love will not only fulfill emotional desire, it will birth new purpose. You'll notice angelic protection intensify. Strange coincidences will guard your connection. Delays that protect from arguments, interruptions that redirect conversations. Even challenges will come dressed as blessings. Because heaven does not send love without a shield. Heaven says, you will both know this is different because peace will not leave. Even when emotions fluctuate, there will be moments of testing, but they will refine, not destroy. You'll learn to communicate without fear, to disagree without disconnection, to heal together instead of separately. Every misunderstanding will become a deeper understanding. Angel says, divine love teaches without punishing. It mirrors patience. It extends grace. It forgives faster. It listens deeper. It builds, not breaks. Beloved soul, this connection will remind you how God loves unconditionally, constantly, faithfully. And through this relationship, you will finally see yourself the way heaven has always seen you, worthy, chosen, cherished, complete. Heaven whispers now, when this love enters, don't hide behind fear of losing it. You can't lose what God protects. Your only task is to nurture it through gratitude, honesty, and prayer.